And as you exhale, come over to front hand side. Good. As you inhale, slightly turn your chest over to the side. And as you exhale, bring the top hand down evenly.
Hello, Happy New Year. I'm not even going to mention why I've been away from YouTube. I feel like every video I do I start with excuses. I just felt creative, and January is a quiet month for me, so I thought I'll come and say hello to you all and wish you all a Happy New Year. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and had a little bit of rest. I hope you were able to find some sort of quiet time. December was a manic month. I had markets, a wedding at the end of November and a wedding at the end of December, so that was like full on, and wreath orders were manic this year. I'm very, very grateful, but oh my god, it was a busy time. So yeah, I've made the most of the past week and just taken it slow. I just wanted to take the start of January slow. I'm not making loads of resolutions and I'm not putting loads of pressure on myself to do anything this year. I just want to carry on how it was last year. So fingers crossed that all pans out this year. Excuse my hair, I'm too far away from the plug. I'm in the middle of smoothing it with my new Shark hairdryer I got for Christmas. It's got like these pink smoothing plates on. Oh my god, it works so well. My hair's like dead straight when I get out of the shower, but it's always frizzy, and this just makes it so smooth. You can either have it on like hairdryer mode to blow dry it, which I did yesterday, but I got up this morning and it's just a little bit strange, so I'm going back through it with just the pink heated plates. I hope you guys all had a nice Christmas. What are your plans for the new year? I would love to know. I thought this video would just be like a little introductory to 2025. I'm not doing anything mind-blowing today. Paul's back to work. I'm back to work slightly, but like I said, January's a quiet month. I've got quite a big wedding in February, so I'm just taking a few days to plan that. I'm, as I always do every year, get on the fitness wagon, which I massively fell off last year. I had, I don't know whether I even mentioned on here, but I had an operation, so it sort of set me back throughout the year, like with healing time and stuff. I can't even see the bottom of my hair. Does this look awful? So yeah, this year I really want to focus on my fitness. Don't go mad. I just want to be able to like move my body. I don't want any high intensity HIIT workouts or anything. I just want some slow yoga and some Pilates, walking. That's what I want to do really. And I feel like there's so much pressure to do more than that, but yeah, that's all I wanted. I've bought myself one of those Pilates boards. It hasn't arrived yet. I've actually got it off Temu, which I don't generally shop on Temu, but I've seen some online for they're like over 100 and I think the first one I looked at was like 120 quid somewhere, and I thought, oh, I don't want to spend that on a lump of plastic that I don't know is going to work. So I just got the one off Temu. I think it's £45 or something. So yeah, I'm hoping that works. I just want to stretch. I feel like my bones feel so stiff, and I get quite a lot of inflammation. I don't know whether I've mentioned on here before, but I've got quite severe endometriosis, so I always feel inflamed. It's such a horrible feeling. Like my whole body just feels heavy, and yeah, if I have like a flare up, then it's horrible. 90% of the time I feel really stiff, and just, yeah, I don't want to be doing loads of leaping about because it hurts. I'm doing a bad job at this. Well, I can't talk and do something at the same time. So yeah, those are my fitness plans. I just want to get back into healthy eating. I didn't eat too much crap over, oh, for God's sake. I didn't eat too much rubbish over Christmas, but yeah, as you do indulge a bit, don't you? So just want to get back on track. I don't want to restrict myself or anything, but back to sort of whole foods, organic where I can. I actually sat down a day or so ago? I can't remember. Made a new desktop, like screensaver thing for my laptop with all the things I want to achieve this year. Like I said, I'm not making resolutions because I just want to stick to them, but like a few little goals here and there I do like to make. Just puts me in the right headspace for the new year and sets me up right. We've got quite a big, I don't know whether to, it's so annoying when someone says that, isn't it? Oh, I'm doing something big but I can't mention it. It's nothing more annoying. Quite a big life change this year, if we can pull it off. I don't want to mention it yet because I don't want it to all go pear-shaped, and I don't want to jinx anything. Potentially it means moving house, but as to where, I will update you on that if and when we pull it off, because it's quite a big change from where we are now. Sorry to any hairdressers watching this, you're probably thinking, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, career-wise, I just want to carry on as I was last year. It was such a good year for my little flower business, so I just want to carry on, do what I did last year, hopefully get some more weddings booked in. I've got a few booked in this year already, so looking forward to those. And yeah, just going to spend the first part of the year planning, really. I haven't got anything massive on in Jan, so a nice easy start. I had a little bit of a pamper this morning with my new LED face mask, which is very nice. I feel like there's a constant pressure with New Year to be like, right, getting up on New Year's Day, making a list of all the things I want to achieve within the first month of the year. I've got to get all the healthy food shopping, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And when really I'm still knackered from working throughout December. I just want to start easy. I'm looking after my parents' dog while they're on a cruise. So we've got him for a week. Well, we're coming to the end of it now. They went away for like New Year's Eve. Nice few dog walks. I want to go through some recipe books and pick out some nice, not necessarily healthy things, but just some nice meals. I always struggle with it. I don't know if anyone else does, but I struggle with the transition from Christmas to New Year. I think it's like a majority thing. I think most people do, but there's so much going on at Christmas. It's really fun. There's never like any rest, and then January comes along and it's like, oh, nothing's happening, nothing to look forward to, back to work. Let me know what you're doing for the first part of the year. I always love to know what everyone is up to this year. If you're getting married, you got any exciting plans, you're going on any holidays. I want to get my hair cut. I think I might go back to a bob. I like it long, but oh my god, it takes so long to do anything with it. feel like I've lost my, not who I am, because that sounds really deep and weird, just, I don't know, I've lost my style a little bit, because 99% of the time I'm grubbing around with flowers or in the garden or walking the dogs, or I haven't got like a job what I can get dressed up for. So I feel like I am just in my trackies and a t-shirt most of the time, and my hair is just grown this long, and I let myself go. I bet that's what everyone's saying. Oh my god, Kate, you've let yourself go. But yeah, I might try and find my style again this year, whilst still slobbing about in the garden. I don't know how that'll be achievable. Did anybody watch Gavin and Stacey's finale? Oh my god, I'm so sad. It actually made me so sad. I don't know whether it's because, well, I've been watching it for, is it 17 years? 16, 17 years? Firstly, it just made me feel really old because I've been watching it from the start, and you just fall in love with the characters, don't you? You just never want it to be over. And then I watched the documentary, I think it was last night, about how they made it and just some like behind the scenes stuff, and oh, I just burst into tears at the end. I'm not a crier, I don't really cry, but that just got to me. Paul was like, what on earth? But then to be fair, he was quite sad it was over. You just know, you feel like you know these characters. I think because it's so much like everyday real people's lives. It's so relatable, isn't it? I think it was just all the emotions of Christmas and New Year and everything coming to an end that just sort of got the better of me, and I just had a little cry. Yeah, I really need a haircut. Oh my god, I've been talking to you for 15 minutes. So yeah, don't expect anything mind-blowing for this vlog. I mean, I'm going to go downstairs, have a look at some recipe books. I've also been rewatching YouTubers from when I first started. I don't watch that many people these days. Loads of old school YouTubers I used to watch. Chloe Kean, I really love her. She's just so chilled to watch. I love watching her videos. And then I watched this girl, I can't remember her name. I think she's either Portuguese or Spanish. She's got a tiny house and then this huge like allotment she lives on. Love her videos. Eugenia, I think her name. Watching Kat Marie again. She's only just recently uploaded a couple of videos, but I've gone back and watched hers from back in the day. I feel like a bit of a stalker. Sorry, Kat, if you're watching. I just used to love the way she put like lookbooks and stuff together. I've been having like a proper old reminisce. I think it's probably because I'm turning 35 this year and it scares me. But yeah, I've been watching all the old school YouTubers, and I just wish YouTube was like it was back in the day. I wish it was as easy as putting like a lookbook up and everybody enjoying it, but now it's like loads of 16-year-olds on reels on Instagram, and I can't compete with that. I know that's what YouTube was back in the day, it was just a load of 16-year-olds uploading their outfits in long form content, but short form is definitely where it's at these days for most people. I prefer long form because short form just fries my head the way you can scroll and scroll and scroll. I might do my little question and answers bit in this video because I didn't get that many, to be fair. I don't think many people still watch this channel. In fact, should we just do it now? I'm trying to get onto my, I can't even see where, if I go on the community tab, I can't see what anyone's asked. I have to go and get on my laptop because I can't find them on my phone. I made this chicken bone broth yesterday and I've just reheated the leftovers. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to get this in me. It's got carrot, courgette, celery, onion, chicken, rice noodles, I think they are, the really thin ones. And then loads of salt and pepper, herbs. I think there's thyme. What else did I put in there? Thyme, rosemary, and oh, there was something else. What was it? Can't remember. Parsley, and then salt and pepper, and a massive glug of extra virgin olive oil. I cannot wait to get this in me and get some health going. Excuse the hair. I've got it in sock curls because it was just driving me insane. I find when I well, it wasn't straight, and it was just like, what's it called? Smoothed, like blow dried. The second day of the blow dry, like, touches my face too much. I can't deal with it. So sock curls it is. I've just had my lunch and I'm gonna down this massive bottle of water. Ticking off all the January cliches here. I found the little Q&A I did on my YouTube. Not the Q&A, the question box I put on. So I'm just gonna sit here and answer your questions. There wasn't very many, so people obviously don't really care anymore. No, I'm joking. But yeah, the ones that, they're quite, like, I don't recognise any of the names, so unless they're new watchers. Someone has asked, do you feel pressure to have children the older you get? And how come you deleted your rant videos? We miss them. Thank you. I get so many questions about the rant videos, but I'll go on to that in a minute. What was the first one? Do you feel pressure to have children the older you get? Yeah, I suppose everyone does, don't they? I feel like in this day and age, people are waiting a little bit later in life to have kids if they've got like a career that they're really into, or I just, you know what I mean? People just seem to wait later, I think, these days. I feel, yeah, I suppose I do feel a bit of pressure. I'm 35, so I'm classed as a geriatric mother, which is lovely. Yeah, I'm 35 next August, this August, sorry. So yeah, I do feel pressure, especially when all my friends, well, majority of my friends have got kids as well. There is pressure, and the pressure of mine and Paul's sort of age gap as well. But I think if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'd never say never. I don't want children. It just hasn't fitted into our life yet. But yeah, in regards to the pressure thing, I guess there's a little bit of pressure there. Like we have got a bit of health issues as well. Like I mentioned earlier, I've got endometriosis, which doesn't help things. But we're in the camp of sort of, if it's meant to be, it'll meant to be. So yeah, that is that. How come I deleted my rant videos? I didn't actually delete them, they're all privatised. And I know everybody hates this because people want to watch them, but the turning point, I suppose, was when I took my floristry seriously, and I didn't really want, I don't know, it just kind of felt unprofessional for me to, in case someone stumbles across the video, those rant videos, it just kind of seemed unprofessional. Like I didn't really want people that I'm doing their flowers for their weddings finding my rant videos. I don't know why. It's probably just a me thing and it doesn't matter, but I'm still the same ranty, impatient, things annoy me kind of person. I think most people are. I hope I haven't got parsley in my teeth. So yeah, they're not deleted, they're just privatised. It might change in the future. I might make them all public again. Who knows? But as for making new ones, I'm probably going to say I won't make any new ones. There'll be the occasional vlog where I go off on a tangent and have a bit of a rant, but yeah, it's just, I feel like I've grown as a person and it's not really me anymore to sit in front of the camera just slating everything and everyone. I mean, there was a few in there that I think they got a bit personal towards celebrities and stuff in some of them, which was all right back then, but everybody seems like they're such a snowflake these days. I just don't want my ass dragged through the fire particularly, so they're staying in the privatised folder. When did you realise flowers are your purpose, and what has that journey been like? I'm probably going to say I've got lockdown to thank for the flowers. I started and when we bought this place, in our bungalow before, we just had like a little courtyard garden with 2 raised beds in it, and I couldn't really grow very much. But when we moved here, the garden was just overgrown. It's quite a big, long garden, but it was covered in ivy and brambles, and I had the whole of lockdown, that first lockdown in that amazing weather. We just spent it outside doing the garden, and that sort of really sparked my love for gardening. And then when we were, like, the world started opening back up and we were allowed into shops and stuff, I started getting seeds and growing flowers from seed. And my mum has always been a gardener, so it sort of rubbed off on me. Yeah, I suppose the love for it started there, and I opened my little Etsy shop selling pressed flowers to start with, and then went into I don't really know how the weddings came about. I got asked to do a friend's wedding, which was really small. It was just a bouquet, and then just sort of when people sort of saw me putting flowers out there and making little bits out of them, people just started to get in touch saying, will you do my wedding? Which it still amazes me now that people trust me with that. So I do dried flower weddings and fresh flower weddings, and yeah, it's been a lovely journey, really, really nice, and thankfully it's gone really well. Last year the year just gone has been my busiest year, which is amazing because I'm only sort of, I suppose, properly 2 years into the business. So yeah, I'm self-taught. I've done a few online courses, but I haven't paid loads and loads of money and gone to like floristry school or anything. I don't believe you need that. Camera ran out of battery. God, it's getting dark already. What time is it? 2:20. Yeah, the journey's been lovely and I'm super grateful. Obviously I've had to have YouTube take a bit of a backseat, but I think in life you need to sort of follow what is made for you, and I don't think YouTube as a job is made for me. Firstly, I don't live in London. I feel like to have those opportunities sent your way and people take it seriously, you need to sort of live in London. All the events seem to happen in London, sort of London, Manchester, and I'm pretty much out in the countryside. So yeah, there just wasn't the money. But when it all comes down to it, you need to earn a living, don't you? And YouTube just wasn't doing that for me. So it's nice to kind of rein it back a little bit and have it as like a hobby rather than a job, which is really nice. So it's so nice to see you again. Thank you so much. It means the world that there is people still watching, because I am very aware I've been extremely flaky and I haven't been regular with posting. So yeah, if you are still here and you're still watching, it does mean the world, and I'm going to try my hardest this year to have some sort of routine. Someone said, who are your favourite YouTubers to watch? Love the newest, watch years ago. That amazes me as well, because I've been on YouTube for, I reckon it's going to be like 12 years. I've never gone back to have a look at my very first video, but yeah, when someone's been here from the get-go, that's quite something. Favourite YouTubers to watch? It's changed so much over the years. I love like your typical big, I suppose class them as big YouTubers. Josie, a fashion mumbler she used to be, her blog, is it Josie LDN now? Well, it's just Josie, I think, her YouTube channel. I love her. She just seems really, really nice. I feel like I've got a lot in common with her, even though our sort of styles are massively different. I really like her. I really like Lydia Millen as well, or Gordon, I think it is now. People that you wouldn't think I watch, but I do. For the like big YouTubers, it's still the OGs. They started when I started, so it's still nice to see how far they've come. I mentioned earlier about going back through people's videos. Kat Marie, she recently just uploaded a video, and I always followed her. I love her channel. I feel like she's the sort of person that you could sit down with in the evening and get properly deep. I think she lives in America. I think a lot of people I watch live in America. So yeah, gone back through her video. Chloe Kian, she's in Switzerland. I really love watching her. She's just so relaxing to watch. Sienna, I'll link all these people down below, by the way. Sienna's awesome. She's covered in tattoos, really cool personality. I would love to meet her one day if I ever get over that way. I feel like I feel slightly creepy when I talk about other YouTubers. I don't know. It comes across creepy to me because I literally go to bed and I watch these people. And that to me is quite creepy while I'm lying in bed. But normal to others. Sorry, I've got a cold coming. Oh, it's all I need to start the year. What else we got? Have you got any tattoos recently? No, I haven't been tattooed for ages. I think my last tattoo was Betty, my Frenchie that died a couple of years ago, which I'm still not over. I could cry just talking about her. Yeah, she was my last tattoo. I'll put a picture in because I put it on Instagram, but I can't remember what. God, the last tattoo video I did on here, I think I was getting my leg sleeve done, which I still, embarrassingly, haven't had that finished. I just feel like I can't deal with the pain anymore. I've got to a certain stage in my life where I don't want to be touched by a tattoo needle. I feel ridiculous sat here with heatless curls in. Let's take these out. So yeah, I haven't been tattooed. The other day I had like a manic moment and wanted my knuckles done. But then sometimes I think it's nice to be able to hide them away for whatever reason. I don't know what reason, but sometimes you just, I don't know, feel like I can sort of hide all my tattoos other than my neck and my hands, I guess. And if I have my knuckles done, it's like they're out then. That is it. But yeah, I was going to get Betty across my knuckles, but yeah, I think I talked myself out of that one quite quickly. Oh, these haven't been in long, so I don't think. Oh, I don't know. They're not too bad, to be fair. It's typical, isn't it, when you're not going anywhere. Oh, winner. That was just with a pair of old socks. And then when I was looking in the mirror the other day, my chest was so pale and anemic looking because I've had no sunshine on it for months. I thought, oh, if I just get tattooed, I won't need to catch any sun on my chest. But yeah, I talked myself out of that as well because that would just be pain. If you want to see an updated tattoo video, I can go back and see where I got to on my last one. Oh, hair's falling out. And do an updated one if you want. Just gonna go to my DMs because there was a few on there. Whereabouts in the Cotswolds do you live? You always seem to be going to nice places. I don't actually live in the Cotswolds. It's half an hour from me to sort of Broadway area. And then I have 40 minutes to 45 minutes, sort of like Dalesford, Burford. So yeah, I live in Worcestershire, which is closest to Broadway. So yeah, it's about 25 minutes away. So yeah, I don't actually live, unfortunately, in the Cotswolds. I would love to, other than the tourism would drive me insane. I like visiting as a tourist, but I wouldn't want to live there. Or if I did, it would be right on the outskirts, so you didn't have to deal with the amount of people that go. We do go out for days out there quite a lot because we are so close, but there is other beautiful parts of England that I think aren't shared very much. I feel like Cotswolds is shared quite a bit now. You've got like Soho Farmhouse, Dalesford, where all the rich people go. Admittedly, I love it over there. It is stunning, lovely days out. What do you see yourself doing next year? I guess that ties into Floristry Journey. I've got a few like manifestations, I guess. I don't set resolutions, like I said at the start of the video. I just feel like I'm setting myself up for a failure, and then I beat myself up about them because I don't do them. But yeah, this isn't our forever home, so we do want to look at moving. I don't want to say too much about that because I just, like I said earlier, I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm not sure whether we'll be here at the end of this year. Who knows, life might happen and get in the way and whatnot, but yeah, I've actually set up a manifestation board on my laptop. Looking at it now, there's chickens on there, there's healthy eating, there's houses, there's more floristry, there's big kitchen gardens, more markets. I want to get into some form of Pilates, whether that's reformer or just like mat. So yeah, it's just same as this year really, if I'm honest, other than there might be a house move and lots more flowers. So I'm going to end the Q&A here. I need to edit this video, that's going to be so long. I've been rabbiting on for God knows how long. And I'm going to go through my books. I've been through this one. I've got 4 here. This is just my endometriosis one. It's got some nice recipes in the back, which I need to get back on top of. Things like kale and sweet potato soup, nourishing birch and muesli for my breakfasts. What else did I? Black bean and sweet potato chili con carne, healing chicken, wild rice and herb broth. I made a version of that, as you've just seen, the other day. And then I've got the 2 Nigel Slater green feasts, which is all vegetables. This is the autumn winter, and this is the new one we've got, spring summer. Well, it's not a new book, but new to our collection. This has just got so many lovely salads in it. And then I got this one for my birthday last year, 2024. That sounds weird now. This is Herb, A Cook's Companion. I love growing herbs and cooking with them. What are you grumbling at? Is even better. And there's some bookmark. I wondered where that gone. Some lovely recipes in here. Tells you all about the herbs and then gives you loads of different recipes to make with them. Herby egg mayo on toast. Oh, cuckoo sabzi. That sounds nice. Is that eggs? Oh, yeah. The recipes in here, I highly recommend this book. Really, really nice. I'm going to go through those ones and chuck my little post-its in of what I want to cook this month. And yeah, I'm going to end this here. I hope it hasn't been too boring. I feel like I haven't really done anything today. But like I said, I just want to take it slow, get some nice food in me, have a bit of a plan, start sending my invoices for the new year and bits like that. So I'm going to crack on, get this video edited. Let me know what you'd like to see from me this year. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.